because I remember seeing Blade and The Matrix
Blade.
and like The Green Mile, Hurricane. Okay, I remember when I was in college and I saw like other movies like what was it, Matrix Reloaded? Was that the second one?
Yeah, the second one.
Right, Revolutions. Just some of the other movies that came out. I remember, down the same scheme, the other Blade movies too. But still, that's what sticks in my mind is just some of the people that were there, some of the experiences. I remember The Rock did the remake of Walking Tall.
Yeah, Walking Tall, yeah.
I remember getting an argument with some guy at the theater because we were talking about how he had his tattoo painted over on his arm. He had that big tribal tattoo. And like this girl was in front of us. She was shushing us. So we were shushing her back. And her boyfriend says, "Yeah, you guys shut the blah, 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 blah." Anyway, we're not going to go into that. We had an argument in the theater. But that's an experience that I remember. I can't tell you what I saw over sitting on my couch watching Netflix last night. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember even going to see that film Jarhead, and it was just me and my buddy and these two veterans, and one was sitting all the way up front, the other all the way in the back. And the one guy up front, he was a veteran of the Gulf War. They were both veterans of the Gulf War,
right? And
he was like commenting, like, "Yeah, that's how it happened. That's what happened." He's going off, and the guy in the back's like, "Shut up." He's like, and they're both like, the guy in the front is like, "Oh, I'm a vet of the Gulf War." He's like, "Yeah, I am too. I know how to shut up." And they're getting in this argument.
Oh my God.
But how many people can say that they have a story about the film Jarhead?
No, nobody.
I do, because of those weird little those social experiences with other people from different backgrounds. And who would have thought that I'd be, me and my buddy would be in film with two Gulf veterans, Gulf War veterans watching Jarhead, a movie
watching it, let alone that they're going to have an argument in front of you
about it. It's really, it's really cool. It's a really tremendous experience to see films in theaters.
Yeah, and it's unparalleled. So, yeah.
So what else is going on with this mobile theater? Like, where are you guys? Where are you presenting? How do people get in touch with you?
Should we? Leak where we're going?
I think we should leak. Yeah, let's tell people what's up.
All right. So if anybody who's listening to this is in the know, you will have known that we have done 2 shows already at Stone and Key Cellars, but we're moving to other places now.
Yeah.
We are going to be at Stable 12 on May 17th in Phoenixville. We are playing The Goonies. Tentatively, as long as the booking goes okay. We are playing The Goonies.
Now it gets even worse. More exciting, because what if the booking doesn't go okay?
Then we'll play something else that's also good. Way, yeah, hooray!
We'll find something. But I think what's really cool about Stable 12 too, and especially Phoenixville, which is a hopping town, bar town, is we're going to be doing right in their beer garden outside. So people that are walking down Bridge Street are going to see what's up, and they're like, "What's that?" And it's a free event, so come on in and talk to us and watch The Goonies on the big screen.
Yeah, and we do a big mixture of events. We do free events, we do ticketed events, we do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Come to all of them because they're all great. But the big thing is, we're trying to promote that experience of a cinema. And now Phoenixville is kind of a weird time to do that because there is the Colonial Theater right there, but we're not playing what they're playing. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing like sitting outside with a beer in your hand watching a movie. And working at a drive-in, I can certainly attest to that.
Do they frown on having you bringing in beers at the Colonial Theater?
The Colonial? I don't know what the Colonial's policy is.
I think they serve beer now.
Do they have a beer? Do they have a beer set up there now?
They have a beer and liquor set up.
I know at the Emmaus Theater, the indoor up north that I go to, the retro outfit that I frequent, they're BYOB, so you can actually bring beer there.
Yeah, well, the Mahoning, it's like... no holds barred.
It's BYO. Just keep it calm. So, all right, I'll address this. Our policy at the Mahoning is we don't technically have a policy.
You're in the car. You do whatever you want in your car.
Okay,
just don't let anybody see it.
Yeah, don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. That's number 1. Number 2, don't disturb the movie. Number 3, be safe. Those are the Mahoning rules. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the movie on your own accord. Be safe. We do offer overnight passes. If you don't want to drive home, you just talk to me. I'm a cool guy. I'll be like, hey, hang out with us. But, with Mahoning, there's no official, policy with that. Technically, we consider alcohol outside food and drink, which we don't permit. but we're not jerks about it. We're not going to give you a hard time. Just don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, and do not leave the theater if you have.
Oh man, yeah, that's scary.
And we also have another brewery too that we just were talking to today that we're pretty much right there. Should we say like who we're working with?
I don't know.
It sounds risque.
Okay, let's just say
is the first brewery going to get upset that you're talking to the second brewery?
No, because that's our whole model. Is we're putting on shows everywhere. So we started with Stone and Key Cellars in Montgomeryville. And we may be back there, so stay tuned. We might have some new shows on the horizon there. But right now we have a show at Stable 12, but we're also, and hey, who knows? Maybe this will work out, maybe it won't, who knows? But Stickman Brewing is working with us.
I've been there.
Doing some cool stuff in the summer. So they have some neat things lined up, and we are part of it. So stay tuned for some shenanigans coming up, and maybe some bigger screens coming over the summer. We have some investments coming our way that are gonna take a moving picture a little bit bigger than it is now. So it's exciting.
All right. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else you want to plug? Websites or? Well,
we also have our short film Stray. That we got back into making films together. So we
hooray!
Oh, good,
hooray! So we just finished I want to say 20 or 30 minute short feature.
Yeah, it's a half hour long short film. It's called Stray. It's an end of the world movie, but it's not what you think. That's what I always tell people. So it's about the last man on Earth, but it is a survival movie. But it's not a survival movie in the sense that it's not like a weird like 2010s like zombie movie. It's not a zombie movie. It's not a skate video.
No zombies.
Don't worry about it.
You're good.
No, it's a piece of deep inflection. It is about that last man on Earth coming to terms with being the last man on Earth and how he handles that, what he does about it. And sort of the choices he makes as a result. It's a very personal film. It's a very personal trip. It's a road movie. You will go on a journey with this man, and you will experience truly what it's like to be alone. And yes, I mean that quite.
Some heavy shit.
Yeah, heavy stuff. It's very heavy. It's very deep and impactful.
But as far as our own stuff, our own separate, well, first of all, the Moving Picture, definitely.
Yes.
TheMovingPicture.com if you're a brewery or if you know any
TheMovingPictureCinema.com.
TheMovingPictureCinema.com.
We had to add cinema.
Yeah, we added cinema. So TheMovingPictureCinema.com, or like us on Facebook at The Moving Picture Cinema.
Or email us at seethemovingpicture@gmail.com.
Yeah, we have some cool events coming up, so follow us, show up to them. If you have an idea for a screening, or if you know anybody that would want to put on a cool screening at a venue, let us know, because we love showing movies at awesome places.
So we're focusing a lot on breweries and wineries. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I work at a homebrew store, and I deal with a lot of these breweries and wineries that are putting on these shows. I know a lot of these people, but if you have a space and you want to put on movies, you want to put on theatrical shows, and you want someone to book it, run it, promote it, whole nine, hit us up. We will turn your place into a movie theater, and it will be a party.
And then as far as our separate movie theater jobs go, you can check out Retrograde. It's at the Ambler Theater. It's amblertheater.org/retrograde. I know on June 20th, we're going to be doing Purple Rain on 35mm to honor Prince's birthday. We had Big Trouble in Little China in July, and Blade Runner in August. So we got some really cool stuff. And also with that is if you purchase a movie ticket, you can get an after party ticket. And the after party ticket gets you into Forest Domain Brewing Company in Ambler. You get a free drink there. You get to participate in karaoke or games, and free snacks too, and a commemorative poster of the night. So got some cool stuff in Ambler for that.
And of course, I mentioned it a couple times already, but the Mahoning Drive-In Theater, that's my retro outfit. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've partnered up with. We got, every weekend's a party. I'm going to be honest. Just come out and hang out. Notable shows: VHS Fest, second weekend in June. That's a big one. Zombie Fest coming up soon. Last weekend in May. Not even sure if this podcast is going to be out when that happens, but He's nodding. He's going to say yeah.
I'll end up editing this thing and get it out tomorrow.
There we go. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, that's quick. It's a quick turnaround.
Quick turnaround.
Yeah, just edit out all the offensive things that I say. Thank you.
No, we're gonna keep. We're gonna all
the offensive stuff.
We're gonna take all those and we're gonna put them all.
Crank them up to a supercut.
Crank them up. We're gonna put them on repeat at the end.
Please, no one be offended by anything I say.
But the biggest thing is the movingpicturecinema.com.
Yes.
That's us. That's the winning combination there. That is
the Mahoning Drive-In Theater and the Ambler Theater rolled into one theater, and it's just two guys putting on cool shows, and it's right in your backyard. This is the Philadelphia area, and if you are in it, you are near us. So, come hang out. Stable 12, end of May, but also some cool stuff happening over the summer, some outdoor stuff with Stickman. So just be aware of that, and obviously check out the Mahoning Drive-In Theater. I'm up there. It's a party, and come if you want.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Great having you. Great friends. Good times.
Is this number one?
This.
Are we editing this out?
Am I number two?
This might be number two. It might be number one. We did it. We'll talk about that off the air.
I'm okay with being number two.
You might be number one. I don't know.
I'm fine with being number two.
You can be number two. We'll be number two. This is number two. Okay. But anyway, thank you for being here. If you want to hear more of our podcast, go to makersandbreakerspodcast.com. You can find us on Facebook and all your regular social media and YouTube. Thank you very much. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.
Purple rain. Purple rain.